welcome to another edition of After the Whistle. We're only laughing because the monitor's off. It's 2 days away from Halloween, folks. I drove through Salem yesterday. Ooh. Man, like ghost town.
You mean ghost town as nobody was out there?
It was empty.
Huh?
It was empty out there.
What time did you go?
What time did I finished around 9?
Oh, they probably put some new standards.
Yeah, I think they was telling me there's a curfew or something now, but yeah, it was like 9 o'clock, and I was like, bruh. Usually you can't even drive through downtown Salem during October.
So is it like a curfew until Halloween, and then it's like they leave it open until 9, 10, 11 o'clock, or it's like they just ruin Halloween for everybody now?
Yeah, I don't know. Well, usually from what I remember, it's always usually, it's lit up there the whole month.
That's what you thought. Like, that's why I kind of avoid Salem. I avoid that whole area in October.
Yeah.
But for you to tell me it's a ghost town, I thought you were saying like there's mad costumes and stuff because it's Halloween.
Nah, it was like nothing. It was empty.
Oh, man, you mean the Karens got to that too?
I guess. It was wild. It was wild to see. I was just driving through down. I was like, damn. Usually you can't even drive through here.
Yeah, it's usually a big tourist attraction.
Yeah.
I don't understand it, but some people, are still interested by witches and I want to say brick roads and things of that nature. I guess.
Yeah. So, yeah, but what was I see the other day? Oh man, I saw the funniest thing the other day. This lady was like, she did an experiment. This lady, she was talking about she did a social experiment. She was walking up to guys and telling them to smile. And she's like, how come the reaction from when we tell guys to smile is a lot different from when guys tell us to smile? Because she was like, all the time, every time she told the guy to smile, they just smiled and then had a conversation. But then he was like, if it was vice versa, it'd be a whole different story. They'd be offended. Like the girls would be offended and they'd like call the dude everything in the books. And like, so she was like, she was like, that was an interesting thing to notice.
Well, I would say, I could probably speak for a lot of men when we don't really get approached like that. Women are so entitled with what approach meant. So that's probably why they react the way they do. And we're like, oh, woo, woman approaching me. Right. Cool, I'm with it.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like, it's just something that, like ladies, we like being approached too sometimes. Just don't be ratchet with your approach, because then we're looking at you like, you must talk to every guy like this.
Right.
So just, just be cordial and respectful.
Yeah. But it was funny though, because she was saying she got mad numbers too.
Bro.
She was like,
I'm just saying, like, ladies, like, I'll be like, as much as you want men to read signs, I tell you, like, I'm a very confident person, but I don't ever want to be overconfident. So I'll see signs, but I'm like, nah, those aren't always for me. So, ladies, sometimes you gotta just, approach us. We all right.
And the funny thing is, the comment section was hilarious, because all the girls in the comments were like, "See, guys are so easy," and all the guys was like, "Yeah."
If you find you got some sense, you a decent person. I mean, that seems like a formula for success.
Like, yeah, and it's like it ain't nothing too complicated about trying to if you're like in the dating scene, if you want to date somebody, it ain't too. We don't make it too complicated. If we see that you find us attractive and you like us.
That's why I find it crazy to me when relationships or people in relationships be like, yeah, I met him online. I met her online. I'm like, yo, you guys, I'm still old school. If I see something I like, I go holler.
Yeah. If
it works out, it works out. If it don't, it don't. Yeah. Have a good one. Nice meeting you. But, and I hate when they say the whole easy. Different degrees of easy. just because I give you my number don't mean we're going to sleep tomorrow.
Right.
You know what I mean? It's like, this whole easy characteristic, you got to have different terms for that.
Right. I think what it is, a lot of people ain't been rejected in their life. And they're scared of all that. They be like, rejection is part of the game. That's why some people be so scared to approach people in public.
Have they ever flipped a coin? It is the same thing.
Right.
You either get a yes or a no. And I tell kids all the time, you've been hearing no most of your life from your parents anyways.
Right.
So hearing no's should be normal for you.
Right.
But granted, and there are some people who don't really get rejected that much.
Yeah.
So if you hear oh, I got a boyfriend, okay, All right, cool. I'll catch you. Maybe I'll catch you next week. Catch you in a month from now.
Next week, I'll catch you after them shots. Kick in.
Well, damn, I was trying to be respectful, but I ain't want to show the dirty dog.
Once them shots kick in, you know.
You already know. When I start drinking with you, like, T, put your phone away, man.
Yeah. And, that's always funny when they say, "Oh, I got a boyfriend." All right, you didn't tell me no. You gave me a different answer.
We still having a conversation.
Right.
You need to completely ignore me.
You didn't. Yeah, you ain't say you wouldn't give me my number. You just said you have a boyfriend.
I was like, I'm taking and just keep. You know what I mean? Like,
or as you said, just ignore me.
Yeah, just ignore me. Then I'll catch the hint.
Right. That's what some folks aren't good at, that catching the hint when when a girl's just not complete, or a girl or a guy's completely not interested in that. Some people don't catch the hint. They be like, yo.
But also too, like, you got to be able to read people. If a girl's not really giving you any attention at all, why are you wasting your time even walking up to her?
Right.
You know what I mean? Like, catch somebody that might be giving you the eye. You know, you catch your eyes a couple times. You know, let me go talk to her, have a conversation real quick, and see her temperature, and see if I can, you know what I mean, finagle something.
Get that Pepe Le Pew syndrome. It's just like.
Yeah, that's when you gotta start dealing with the laws. You start, having some. You gotta get thrown on the T app and things of that nature.
Yeah. I mean, Pepe Le Pew was. That dude just violates.
But like, you gotta love Pepe though.
Yeah.
You gotta love Pepe, because I feel like when Pepe Le Pew was hollering at that skunk lady or skunk girl, she was interested, but she, he was just overbearing.
The funniest part is it wasn't a skunk, that was a black cat.
Yeah, you're right.
That's the funniest part.
You're right. It was a black cat. You're right.
I mean, Pepe Le Pew and Johnny Bravo, they live life the same way. They wake up and wear the hose. That's pretty much how they live.
And that's one of my favorite cartoons of all time. Hey, pretty mama. I love me some Johnny Bravo.
Who's getting a lot of love right now is the Pats. They on a 5-game winning streak, playing really well. Drake May's starting to ascend himself. He's starting to get more confident. And the Browns, what are y'all doing as a franchise? How many more times they gonna throw this dude out there to realize, we need somebody to give us a spark on offense, because right now our offense ain't nothing. I mean, Myles Garrett had 5 sacks.
I don't even like making things about race, but in this temperature we live in, they's playing in your face now. Pause. I'm just saying. You know what I mean? You got this guy who can't perform well. You already traded your starting quarterback.
Right.
Get a young boy a shot. They legit just playing in your face now.
Right.
With all this low-key racist issues that we have in this world today, especially with orange face. You know what I mean? Destroying a lot of things that help people of all colors and help society as a whole. Right. It's just stupid. This is just stupid. This is dumb.
I really don't. I don't understand the Browns. I'm looking. The most points they've scored this season was 31, and that was against the Dolphins, who are trash. And that offense didn't do much that game. But besides that, their offense has been over 20 points twice.
I had a weird thought the other day, and I was like, I feel like some of these franchises don't want to ascend.
They don't.
Some are just we're gonna stay trash. And the other teams want to improve. The other teams are always great.
Right.
And the Browns are always going to be the skid marks, bro. That's just what they're always going to be.
Yeah, they're
only going to reach a certain level till it's we're improving too much. Let's go destroy the team and bring it back to trash so we can hold this franchise hostage and not lose ownership or do something. You know what I mean? I don't understand why some franchises are always trash.
Yeah, it's just from managerial down to the coach, because the head coach, he's over here playing games and just doing nonsense stuff. It's kind of bro, this is why y'all are gonna be in the top pick again.
But then people have the nerve to even question the owner from the Colts.
Oh, the one that be on the sideline?
Who the hell are you to question a lady that actually wants to be involved with the team and their trajectory and the improvement? And she's actually taking notes. She's at the sideline and they're actually winning.
Right.
So you might want to, stop trying to disregard the lady and actually start. What's the word I'm looking for?
Take notes.
Take notes, champion. See how she's actually affecting the franchise from the ownership aspect of things.
Right.
Because I'll be honest, if my owner comes down to the sideline, I'll be on my P's and Q's. You know what I mean? Like I'm gonna make sure we're professional. There's no mishaps at all.
Right.
So maybe they might need to take a page out of her book.
They need to do something because it don't look. It looks what's the word? What's the word I'm looking? They're terrible. They're just terrible. That's all I can say about the Browns. They're just terrible. And at some point, you're gonna have to make a decision. Like, yo, we might as well have Shador come in this game, see what he got, see what he can do for us. Because right now, in 9 points, 6 points, 13 points. These are the last 3 weeks.
If they trade him and he actually plays for another team
and
he does well, that whole organization needs to be blown up. Like the government, somebody needs to get involved in that and just take over and just place other people in there, bro. Because honestly, you're ruining people's careers like this.
Right.
And I don't mean just him. I mean everybody that plays for the Browns.
Right.
Like, they should be able to have decent careers.
Indeed. But the Pats, they got another bit. They got the Falcons coming in, so they got a chance to extend their winning streak to 6 games. They playing really well at home. They lost the first 2 games at home, but now they're playing solid football all around, and guys are starting to make plays.
Only thing I'll say about the Pats, because we didn't talk too much about them, because they're supposed to whoop on the skid marks. You got to do a better job protecting me. That's all. There's no reason why the Browns should have that many sacks. Granted, they do have some killers on defensive end, but you got protect that man. I get it.
It's Myles Garrett. Sometimes you gotta like.
and he's like my prime example about somebody that should have a great career. Should be able to sniff the playoffs. He needs to get out of there.
I mean, he had his chance. He took the money and stayed, so I don't feel bad for him.
I get it, but that's what I mean. That's why the franchise got to do their best to try to be something.
Yeah.
You got a Hall of Fame lineman, and then you got some young guys that might be able to help pull y'all out the mud or pull you out the butt.
Hey man, they are what they are.
Crazy.
They are what they are. Sunday Night Football. Okay, this game, Packers and Steelers. This game first half it was a little slow, but man, the Packers when they start rolling on offense, it's like when an NBA team goes on a run and it's just like. That's how their offense looked in the second half because I think they scored on like 5 straight possessions or something like that. And Jordan Love was, man, it looked exhausting for a defense. That's what it looked like.
Because the Packers are well balanced and they make sure they help with their quarterback. They take what the defense gives them. That's really it, bro.
Well, I mean, I already said the Steelers are fraud, so I don't really. I didn't really think they'd be anything. I mean, plus you give up 28 points in the second half. You only score 9 points. You give up 21 points in the fourth quarter. So
bro, you're 1 in 10 in third downs. I mean, you can't even continue drives.
Right.
Like so, it's either you score on something deep, you know what I mean, or a long run, or you just can't continue drives. So, like, what do you really expect to do?
Yeah, everything that could go wrong for the Steelers did go wrong for them, and they just didn't make the plays that they needed to in the second half. Had a good first half, but then the second half, I'm like, you're up for like most of the game.
And they need to utilize the run a little more, especially when you have a quarterback, that's aging. Just saying, you shouldn't depend too much on him.
But it's the Steelers though. They like to be like average. They like to be. Finish with like a one game over 500, so we could say, another season with a winning record.
But one thing the Steelers always had was a decent running game, though.
Yeah, I know.
So I'm just saying they got to get back to that.
They frauds, huh? they frauds.
That must be the word of the month.
Yeah, they are. They are frauds. So they are what they are. I mean, they're not. They're gonna win some games here and there. They're gonna do just enough to get into the playoffs. That's what I feel. They're gonna do just enough. Speaking of Indy, and as you said about the owner, pretty much on the sidelines taking notes, and that's probably the reason why they're 6-1 right now. But also another reason is Jonathan Taylor. I mean, if we talk about MVPs, people want to always give it to a quarterback, but this guy's actually the MVP of the league right now, Jonathan Taylor. He leads the league in rushing. I think he leads the league in touchdowns, and the Colts are winning, and they're winning decisively in these games too. Like, I mean, minus that little hiccup against the Rams, they could easily be undefeated.
I mean, yeah, they could be. I mean, they played the Titans, bro. I don't really know what to say about this game. They're supposed to do what they're supposed to do. So they did what they did. Like, I'm sorry, like, the Titans should not get any press when it comes to, like, stats and ESPN. Like, nah, bro. They're not trying to win anything. Let's be real. They're just trying to get through this year and then trying to figure out some pieces they can implement for next year. But they're not trying to win anything this year, bro.
Yeah, as I go back to Jonathan Taylor, yeah, he's the first. He's first in the league in rushing yards, 850. Yeah, he's got like 14 touchdowns. This is if he doesn't get MVP, if they continue the way they are, and you know the running back position, they be trying to downplay the running back position, but this dude's pretty much carrying the team right now. So, got to give those guys their respect.
Yeah, I agree. I mean, I don't have much for this. They play the Titans.
The Jets and the Bengals. Hell.
Yeah, I mean.
The Bengals, y'all gotta be ashamed of yourselves. Like, y'all had a comfortable lead going into the fourth quarter, and y'all got comfortable and just let them come back. Like a team that's been offensively, they've had issues, and for some reason they got 23 points in the fourth quarter. That just can't happen.
I mean, they were offensively handicapped.
That's a nice way to put it.
I mean, one thing I will say. I'm going to say what I've been saying the past couple other games we've covered. They utilized the run a little better. Allowing Fields to, play decent. Allowing him to play decent.
I mean, the owner was pretty much blaming him for them not winning games a couple of days before the games, though.
I mean, man had 244 yards and 1 touchdown. It's like, you know what I mean? He gotta get in the end zone a little more than that.
But this goes back to ownership.
Mm-hmm.
Bad teams stay bad because of ownership. Because it's like, dude, why are you going around blaming the quarterback for the reason y'all not winning when y'all been inconsistent at a head coach the last couple of years, inconsistent with drafting or developing the players. You got the talent, but then you let guys go. And yeah.
Does the owner know when you talk bad about anybody on your franchise, it makes you look even worse? That's like a parent trashing their kids,
right,
to other people. You're the reason why them kids is like that.
Right.
Well, what are we doing here?
Right. Yeah.
Like, what?
Yeah.
I don't know. Some people just don't think before they talk.
Yeah, so that's just embarrassing. But yeah, for the Bengals, like y'all already in in this situation where you just gotta rack up wins with we know Burrow's out and Flacco's playing well, but you gotta. These are the games you got to win, man. Come towards the end of the season when you look at it, why you don't make the playoffs. You look at games like this.
They could have easily been 500 right now.
Right, and put themselves in a good position.
Mm-hmm.
But, yeah, and their defense can't stop a nosebleed.
Yeah, and the Bengals really been lucky for the past 4 or 5 years because they start off awful.
Right.
And then they get hot and they ended up squeaking into the playoffs.
Yeah. Well,
I don't think it's happened this year though.
It didn't happen last year either, so. All right, so Denver, they're on the roll. I still don't. People have high expectations for Denver. Like some people really have them as their Super Bowl team for this year, and I don't get it because I don't trust Bo Nix. That's just it. But they are playing well. I will admit. I will say that they are playing well. But Dallas, they don't play well on the road at all, and their defense is not good. Dallas' defense is not good. And the Broncos just, you do what you do at home, expose a bad defense, and score off turnovers, and get the win in.
I mean, Cowboys could barely score.
On the road. Right. Yeah, they're like two different teams at home and on the road.
Yeah, I mean, I don't have too much stock in the Cowboys for that. You know what I mean? Just in general. After they lost Parsons, I don't really see them doing too much of anything. then it's like how that can't even help you out with two interceptions. You can't get you a touchdown.
One of them was in the red zone too. Yeah,
Gee Louise.
Yeah.
So they're just falling apart.
Yeah, this is like, this is, I think, what are we in, week like 8 or 9? Yeah, this is typically about that time of the season for that Cowboys breakdown, downfall, whatever you want to call it. It's usually this point in the season where things start going AWOL. But yeah, they can't replicate how they play at home to on the road, which makes 0 sense. But Denver, balanced attack. They ran that ball. J.K. Dobbins, I think he's coming off a knee injury from last year.
Okay.
Because he was on the Ravens, and I think he had torn his ACL.
Okay.
I'm just gonna double check. No, he was on the Chargers last year. He's 2 years removed from a serious knee injury.
I'm glad he's back.
Yeah, he's back, and he's a good back. He's a good back, especially playing out there in Denver. They're definitely gonna need him because we're about to hit November, and that's really when them temperatures start dropping, and then it's time to hand that ball off a lot.
Also, too, the Broncos very efficient in the red zone. They show that when they get down there, they're liable to score.
Yeah.
4 or 5 in the red zone was pretty impressive. So.
All thanks to that running game, man. That running game opens up a lot. And then, all right, I don't even know how they won this game, but the Ravens won without Lamar, beating the Bears. This says more about the Bears. Like, how you losing to a team without Lamar? I don't get it. But what's his name? Huntley. First of all, why didn't Huntley play the week before? They might have won. I don't know if he was on the team because they had Cooper Rush in there. And, I don't know. But it's a short week for the Ravens because they played Thursday. They got the Dolphins on Thursday, and people are saying Lamar should come back that game. I'm like, I think you should hold off. You should hold off until after this week because you got a longer break, so it gives them more time to get healthy. So then you can try to make a run down the stretch of the season. Because if they go 3-5, you got like 10 days off before your next game or something like that. Yeah, and your division, you're not too far out from first place in the division. A break. And they're playing the Dolphins.
I mean, hopefully they can get a win.
Right.
I mean, squeeze one out. Huntley just seemed like a different look.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? When you're coaching against him and not Lamar, it's like, all right, we don't got to focus so much on both the quarterback and running back.
Yeah.
So that just, kind of messed them up and allowed the Ravens to capitalize on that.
Yeah.
And the offense seemed a little balanced because, once again, you can't just key on Lamar and Henry. You know what I mean?
And their defense actually played well for the first time in a while. They actually played well. Speaking of Miami, someone said Tua played well. He played well this past weekend because he saw all the FBI stuff going on with the NBA with the parlay.
Oh, so people think Tua is out here just shaving points? Oh, he a professional shaver, huh?
Hey, man. It does give someone a raised eyebrow. It's like, dude, you've been playing terrible all season long so far. And then once this dude's hit the NBA, now you have your best game of the season?
I'll be honest. I thought, because the interviews weren't making no sense. Could you ever see somebody just try to sound so smart? And it's like, bro, you come off like an idiot, right?
Oh, my gosh.
Like, just trying to just sound super smart. And it's like, yo, bro, relax, bro.
Yeah, sometimes you got to know when to just
stop talking?
Yeah, pretty much. Apparently he does it. But yeah, that was that had me dying when I saw that. I'm like, this kind of makes sense.
I mean, let's see this upcoming week.
Yeah.
But yo, is it just me or is everybody a detective nowadays?
Everybody want to be Inspector Gadget.
Everybody want to just have a badge. Like, Jesus Christ. Like, y'all, you can't do nothing nowadays. They accuse you of stuff. It's like, damn.
I would accuse them too of seeing the way he was playing.
It just cracks me up that everybody's a detective. Like, I'm just saying, like, everybody talk trash about the police, but everybody telling on somebody. Being in somebody else's business. Like, I'm just saying. Like this is crazy. Like then you see you see like YouTube, they got all these little series about people tying all the criminal acts together for rappers. It's like, yo, what are you people doing with your life?
Them YouTube videos be dumb.
You people like Just go join the academy.
Man, China, their pass sign is like you gotta.
Yes, influences. You gotta actually have like degrees,
a certificate, or
certain
like,
qualifications. Because
I ain't mad at it.
I mean, that ass influences. You influence people to do what?
Right.
Cause I help kids. I do a lot of things. So it's like, what do you influence kids or people to do?
Yeah.
I need to hear this. Like.
Yeah, that's one of my biggest red flags if I'm talking to somebody and ask them what they. I don't ask this question a lot, but if I ask them what they, how they make the money, like, oh, I'm an influencer, like, so you ain't got no job. All right. That's basically what they're telling you.
We're not knocking influences because we know there are some people in the world that actually influence people to be better, to do stuff, but like, all you people just saying you influence people, we want to know, what do you help in society with?
Yeah.
That's all I want to know.
And most of the ones I know that influencer part, that's their side hustle. That's not their main thing. That's like their side hustle. So it's like, I get it if that's your stuff, but when that's the first thing you say, I'm like, yeah.
I know.
Hey, we got Athletes Corner. We had some of the boys from Lynn English drop by the studio to chop it up with me. They're coming off a big win over Everett this past weekend, and yeah, it was fun times. Sometimes they play we'll talk high school sports towards the end, but yeah, it was a good time. So check this out. We're gonna come back. And kids, don't grow up to wanting to be an influencer. What is going on? We got another edition of Athletes Corner, and we got the Bulldogs in the building. Before we start, we're gonna let them introduce with themselves. We're gonna start with Cassius first. So
Here.
Introduce yourself. You act like you ain't never done this before.
Same name.
Cassius Chia, number 18.
Joao Fernandez, number 14. Edmund Mang, number 22.
Keelan Smith, number 1.
Aiden Soto, number 62.
Shane Nolden Samar, number 7.
Ryan Oon, senior, number 8.
Xavier Beauchamp, running back, number 5.
All right, and we can, Edmund, we see you on the video starting stuff at the end of the game. Yeah, you. It's on the video. First of all, welcome to the studio. I know some of y'all, they say this is like your third time here and stuff like that. But you guys came up with you guys made history the other day, over the weekend, putting up another 50-point game. But, just how good are you guys feeling right now?
We feel amazing, actually. Like, we actually went out and celebrated after the game. We did a little team bonding, and we couldn't believe it. Like, it was like a great feeling. It was their senior night, and we we're still like processing how
right.
we just like.
Yeah, y'all spoiled a lot of things that day for them. y'all spoiled the homecoming.
Yeah.
Y'all spoiled the field dedication ceremony.
The event, parades,
yeah, it was
block
crazy.
shutdown.
Right. How much better of a feeling was that, knowing like they had all that going on and you guys were able to just kind of turn what was a eventful weekend for them into a sorrow one?
That's you, Aiden.
They picked us out for their homecoming, so it was kind of personal. So how to come over, take over that trap. You already know. Right.
What was like the feeling leading up to the game, like practice and all that leading up to the game? Because you guys have played really well the last several weeks, but especially for this game in particular, everybody know how important this game was for you guys, especially for the senior groups. Just like, tell me the lead up to it.
Defensively, we just were working on mental issues and like working on the formation because they came out in like a lot of like wing T tight and sort of things and like a lot of fake option plays.
Right.
So we just had to like be smart and like read our keys. So we just like kept practicing. We had an extra day too, so
right.
like we just keep practicing and like just like working real hard. Like the grind don't stop.
Right. For the young guys, right? You guys some of y'all had to step in. Kill, you got injured in that one. Gyro, you had to come in the 4th down play. Just walk me through that, because that was pretty much that stop sealed the game for you guys, right? You just walk me through what you're telling yourselves, talking before that snap.
Well, the play before that, called the hold back, waiting for that call game. And, at the end of the day, you just got to realize, like, 2 receivers on my side, where can I really go? I see the quarterback roll out.
Right.
I got to make the play happen, and I did so. I'm blessed for that to happen, big plays.
This for all you guys, the young guys, right? You guys have really, they've thrown you guys in there. You guys been learning on the fly, getting all this experience, right? Just how has that helped you guys? All the games that you guys that were able to play in leading up to that game Saturday, how did it help you guys?
I'll say it definitely helped me with my mental and just like playing as a team, knowing that like you're not gonna be able to win by yourself. It needs to be one, So definitely that.
Yeah,
everybody, the chemistry getting better.
Yeah.
Because all of our first years playing together. So yeah.
Yeah, we can tell with you at the end of the game too. you on there tying the sideline. Keelan, for you, man, you had you had a tough assignment, and you were able to hold your own on that one. But you guys were also able to contain the fast receiver Jamari, right? Just as a defensive back unit, how are you guys just able to help contain him and not let him get the big play, because they know he's kind of the guy that sparks the offense with his big runs?
I really feel like it was like our DNs that was really containing like the outside and just like the corners going down and just making the tackles like when it was needed. And yeah, because we just had him stuck. He didn't get that many yards.
Right.
So yeah.
How for you, what was kind of the differences from game 1 to now at this point of the season that you've noticed in your game, and also in everybody's in that secondary's game?
I just really feel like it's like the confidence. Everybody gained more confidence over time, and we just got better as a team. Because at first, I felt like we didn't have enough chemistry, but now everybody's just like. We're just like moving as a unit, and we're just like unstoppable. Yeah,
Cassius, is the game slowed down for you a lot? Because now when I see the film, especially in the run game, you're making more tackles downfield. You're getting down there in the backfield a lot, and then when you have the opportunity to make an interception, you make the interceptions, right? Has the game really slowed down for you?
Yeah, I feel like every game now, I just end up being where I need to be, getting pushed in practice by my teammates. It's just like, it's easy to be pushed to my best ability that I could play at with the team I'm surrounded by.
Yeah, definitely. Xavier, man, I know you Xavier don't like to talk, so he's a man of not many words, but you've been on a tear since that the Swampscott game. It's just been 100-yard games after 100-yard games, right? Sparking the offense for you. I mean, just what kind of like a rhythm you in the offense and with your O-line?
Man, I gotta give a shout out to my whole line, man. Especially Jason Prosper. He's dealing with injuries and he's still a dog.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, my offensive line, they really push me. So like, they do what they do and I do what I do, and we get dubs, man.
Right. And for you transferring in last year, right? How was year 2 like different from year 1? Having a full year experience in that offense.
Well, like, what do you mean?
Like having the full, being part of that offense for a full year, having an understanding that with what Coach Matt wants you to do, and you getting acclimated to new teammates and all that.
Nah, yeah, I understood like the playbook and stuff like that, and like my teammates, like they helped me, they helped me a lot. So yeah.
Yeah. Well, what are some things that you did differently this like during this offseason workout?
Just eat more, lift more, team bonding.
Yeah.
That's really it.
Yeah, definitely. Shane, man, the man of the hour, broken fingers and all that. You really did your thing, right? How have you been able to just put the team on your back, having played quarterback for the first time?
I mean, the first part, like putting the team on my back, I think it's kind of an overstatement. I can't really do anything I do without just everyone else buying into the game plan. Our team it's a lot of selfless people, so it makes my job a lot easier. But overall, just my first year at quarterback, it's been pretty easy. I have the full support of my coaches and my teammates, so the process from transitioning has been smooth.
Yeah.
And each game I've learned more, and I've been able to take new details from every game that's kind of made my job a lot easier. So I think it's more of a growing process throughout the season.
Right. All right, and we are back, ladies and gentlemen. All right, so the NBA season started last weekend. There was so much going on in the NBA between some of the wild performances from certain players. We had a couple great games, and then what was it? Could this be considered like a RICO? Would they hit the Chauncey Billups?
Oh.
Terry Rozier, taken by the feds, Damon Jones, but the Chauncey Billups that one was weird because talk about poker games with like X-ray tables and like special glasses. It's like it was a lot.
It's just funny how they try to, I've been seeing so many people talk about it, and it's like they try to make him like the mastermind.
Right.
It's like stop. He might have had the venue and stuff, but we already know who masterminds poker games and. They already talked about the families and all that, so we're not going to sit here and like just throw this black man under the bus when you got all these people that were involved. Like,
man, when that news came out, my first thought was like the mob is still around.
Yeah, like
I ain't know the mob was still around. I thought that was.
Honestly, they moved to the West Coast.
Oh yeah.
Probably. I'm sure there's still some things out here, but not as I want to say heavy because of all the stuff that happened back in the day in New York and stuff like that. So they probably just moved to the West Coast.
Yeah, I thought they done got rid of the mob, but they're talking about 5 families and all that. And I think some of those guys got arrested too, but none of them we ain't see. There was no videos of none of them or pictures, but we see Chauncey Billups.
Yeah, of course.
Of course. Come on,
he's always, he's been an upstanding citizen his whole career. So the one time he gets caught up in something, they just come and just ram him, throw him in front, and make him the poster boy for everything. When you got these people who are probably professional criminals, that have been criminals for years. But once again, you already know there's a brother involved. They're gonna put him as the poster.
Right.
That's just how messed up the society is, bro.
Yeah.
Or they'll put the worst picture of him and upload it. You know what I mean? And put the best picture of somebody else and upload it. Like, it's weird, dog. I don't get it.
Yeah, it was just that's weird.
But also too, I feel like because he's never gotten in trouble, he could take that. Slap on the wrist, be all right.
Right, yeah. I think he had like a minor incident way back in the day. Way back, when he was like his first to second year in the league. But
they know who they could throw out there.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So like he'll get a little trouble, but he probably won't get nothing crazy.
Yeah, the Terry Rozier one, that was also crazy because it was like this dude was like he was basically he was just doing too much. That's all I can say. He was just like doing sabotaging games and all this other stuff for $200 grand for this person and all, like, bruh.
That's just greed.
Yeah,
that's just greed.
That is just greed. And
greed,
and then
bro.
with his thing too, like people start going back looking at old games of his and looking at some of the stuff he did. I mean, they went as far as back when he was at that time when he was with the Celtics, when they had a chance to go to the finals and he went 0 for 10 from 3. And they're looking at that and they're like, bruh.
I mean, and that's the problem when you start doing weird stuff like that and like you're present. Yeah. They think all your bad performances might have been something weird. So it's just like, man, just don't be greedy.
Right.
Just be upstanding citizen. You're already a millionaire. Be smart with your money.
Yeah.
Like it's like you're ruining the integrity of the sport itself. Because we already knew once betting got involved that this is gonna turn WWE.
Right.
All sports.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Damn near. We can say damn near scripted to a certain extent.
Yeah,
so it's like this is getting bad. This is messy, man.
Because we all know nothing good ever come with sports and betting. Nothing good has ever came with
because somebody's always able to get in somebody's ear who's weak-minded.
Yeah.
And you shouldn't be a weak-minded professional.
Right.
You're already at the height of the height. Why are you even talking to these people down there?
And then, and then also like during I think that week too, I think there was an announcement that college players could now, like college kids or college, I won't say college players, but college, they could bet on college games and stuff like that. So
But then can't you like play in the G League now and go to college?
Yep.
I don't
which had Tom Izzo tight. I don't blame him too, because Because like, dude's been in the G League for like 3 years.
You're already a pro.
Yeah.
You're a pro. And you're going to go come down and play against
You're like
guys
22.
that don't even know the game as well as you know it because you've been around certain tutelage
Right.
and learning certain things already. Like,
Yeah, that was what.
That's
That's
kinda-
weird.
yeah, I
'Cause it's
don't-
like, and then also he's 22. Like that's the age where he's leaving college. So
yeah, that's
it's-
when I graduated.
Right, yeah.
Remember, the point guard I played behind my freshman year was 25 when he graduated.
Yeah.
So I played as a grown man.
Right.
Like, so I don't agree with it, but it's whatever, man.
Yeah.
Like, honestly, I just feel like I feel like they're trying to destroy They're just trying to destroy sports personally.
Yeah,
Think about it. Some schools don't even have sports anymore.
Yeah, this is all, and then this is all gonna affect all the high school players with aspirations to play college basketball. It's gonna affect them, and either how they're gonna get looked at, if they're gonna get looks or not. Because we already see a lot of college coaches. They're like, we're not even looking at high school players unless you're, unless you're like AJ or what's the kid from Kansas.
Peterson, I think his last name Peterson. I forgot his name.
Unless you're like those type
Yeah.
of guys.
But like then it's like they say like a lot of kids gonna go JUCO now because you can still have all your eligibility if you go
Yeah.
JUCO for 2 years. But it's
Yeah.
like a lot of kids, they don't have the mindset to fight through that JUCO system for 2
Right.
years and then go to college. So some kids want to go to college right away. Some kids is like, school ain't for me. If I can't go play right away, it's just like there's gonna be a lot of lost souls out here because they're not gonna have anywhere to go.
Yeah. My biggest advice to all you high school kids right now, hey man, it's all right to go to one of these Division III schools and you could work your way up there. You can work your way up the way this is going. You can play a couple years.
But I'll be
and work
honest,
your
they
way
might
up.
not even be able to get there. I told you I played against somebody who was 25, behind somebody who was 25. He played with Rashawn McCants in prep school.
Yeah, this one kid told me he's nice too. Like he went to a Division II school. He was just like couldn't get playing time because all the dudes in front of him were a lot older and they had like another year left too. So it was kind of hard to get on the court. It's like because it's like you got all these grown men in front of him. So.
But I will say though, I was sixth man my freshman year, so it wasn't like I didn't play.
Yeah,
I just didn't stop. But my whole thing is like, that's also too. You gotta look in the mirror and see what you're made of. Also.
Yeah.
And you gotta
explore all options.
Yeah.
Explore
absolutely.
all options. Explore all options. College basketball starts pretty soon. So. Where I was gonna go? First week of the NBA, wild week. We got all these people scoring a lot of points. Larry Marketed had a 50-point game.
Larry Marketed nice though.
I think that was his first 50-point game of his career. Austin Reeves, he had a 50-point game. They followed up with a 40-point game. Got a lot of guys getting bookings to start the season, man. Giannis and Wemby were named Eastern and Western Conference Players of the Week. So it was a good start to the season for the NBA just to get the fans in the swing of the NBA
No, they
season.
definitely got the fan engagement because you got so many games going to overtime, double overtime. But all these 50 balls is like, let's play a little defense. All the scoring's crazy. Let's play, let's try to tighten up a little bit.
Some of those 50 balls, dudes was shooting like 27 free throws and stuff.
That's crazy. But I would say as a whole, definitely entertaining for people at home. Because I enjoyed the games, even though. I was watching OKC a couple games and stuff. So
I just think like the first week of the season, you get these crazy scoring because the first week of the season, I think some guys are getting back into like the whole playing the full game and stuff like that. So that you might have these, and then once they get some more games, I'm like everybody gets back to normal, or some guys start ascending and some guys get back to where they usually are and stuff like that. But yeah, definitely a good start. Good start to the season.
And I like that they're actually playing basketball.
Yeah.
I didn't see too many games when I've seen like 8 or 9 trips in a row and they were just jacking up threes. They were actually playing basketball. Cutting, getting layups, making the game simple.
Yeah, man. I was watching the C's against New Orleans and that dude, I think his name's Minot or something like that. Dude, if you look at him and then you hear him talk, you be like, what? The voice don't go with that. But he's a guy that's earning some minutes now. I think he made his first start, had a double-double, 15 and 10, played really well. And that kid Hugo too, he's playing really well. But people just it's a whole new team. They start 0-3. It's 82 games. whole new teams. You lost two 7-footers, and you lost the wing there, your wing defender, and you lost a couple other guys. So it's kind of like they are allowed to adjust to a new core, and especially when you got some of the guys that you're all-stars not going to be playing this year. So it's kind of like adjust.
I don't know why you wasting your breath on these Celtics fans.
They was weird, man.
We're from the region. We know they just don't understand how to be patient.
Right.
And once we start winning, they expect us to win every year.
Yeah.
It's like, bro, like, relax.
Oh, they be bugging. World Series. So when this dude left my house the other day, it was like the bottom of the. I started watching from like the 8th inning or the 9th inning or whatever. I didn't watch the whole baseball game because, man, that had to be the greatest baseball game I ever watched in my life.
Really?
Yeah, man. The Dodgers won that one. They lost last night.
Okay.
But the series is tied 2-2. But that game 3, man, all the way down to the bottom of the 18th inning, Freddie Freeman hit the home run, the walk-off home run, man. It was, by the time the game was done, it was like 3:30 in the morning. I don't even know how I stayed up and watched that whole thing because I was sitting there like, why am I still watching this? But I just couldn't turn the TV off because it was just like, it was so riveting. And
they played in Cali, right?
Yeah, so it was like, it finished
only midnight
like
out there for them.
Yeah. But the game started like 5 p.m. California time. Yeah. 7 hours.
Now, they have the 7th inning stretch, right?
Yeah.
Did they have any other stretches in between?
Nah, it was just.
They don't have like the 15th inning stretch? Like, yeah, all right, somebody go to the bathroom, y'all. Go to the bathroom. We like.
I think them commercial breaks is when the commercial breaks might have been a little longer.
So that's in between innings, though.
Yeah.
Damn it is. All right. So I'm thinking like they have to do something to cater to the fan
They
base.
got to a point where they had to. I seen them. They was bringing fruits to the players and stuff. Like, they had to bring fruits to them.
Dehydration. You about to pass out. But they really need to bring them pickle juice. So you don't cramp. Pickle juice and fruit.
Right. But it was good. But that's got to be one of the greatest baseball games I ever watched. And I watched a handful of games. Playoff baseball. I watched a handful. I still that 04. There was a couple games in that 04 series. I was like, ooh, this is great.
And for those that wonder why I said pickle juice, very high in sodium, salt and sodium.
Yeah. But I never heard baseball players cramping like that.
Bro, because they don't sweat that much.
Yeah, baseball players don't cramp.
Like, we're not gonna knock baseball, but y'all don't be.
Now, if
you know what I mean? Like,
if you cramping in baseball, you really out of shape.
yeah, you didn't hydrate the night before.
Yeah.
But yeah, you got to be super out of shit. You cramping up because y'all don't run like that.
Yeah.
It's not fast paced.
NCAA news. Brian Kelly got fired and everybody's happy from LSU. And I was like,
I don't even care for LSU, but I'm happy for him.
He didn't fit that. He don't fit there.
He don't fit anywhere.
Well, he from Chelsea.
Oh damn, he's one of us.
Yeah, he from out here. Angry leprechaun.
God damn it. I mean,
yeah, exactly. I think he went to St. John's Prep.
Oh man.
Yeah,
When year you graduate? Don't tell me 83, 84.
I don't know.
Don't tell me mid. Hope it was in the 70s. We can go school with my pops.
It might have been. It might have been.
I'll ask my pops if you know Chip. Oh, Brian. What was it?
This is Brian.
Brian?
Yeah,
Right.
Chip Kelly from New Hampshire.
I mean, you sure they related?
I don't know.
They from the state away. They probably are related. But they ain't from Chelsea?
Yeah.
We ain't got no like stellar coaches from the state. All we got is him and Thibodeau.
The OKC coach.
Where you from?
Lemonster.
But we can't claim that.
I
I guess.
That's the only one.
But like, all right. Ain't Lemonster out there like?
What's the?
Yeah, like that's why I said like, yeah, we from the state, but like I would say like maybe North Shore, But I'm sorry.
Yeah, there might be some guys from.
We're still claiming them. We still claim them, but damn. All right. It's all love, though. It's all jokes, man. Ain't nothing too serious.
Pedro, what we got for what we got for boxing?
Well, We got some highlights from last week's great match, by the way, heavyweight match. Joseph Parker versus Fabio Worley. Here it is. I mean, there you see him.
Oh,
Just-
that,
Yep.
my man in the yellow, he
He tried to go home.
Yeah. He took that first hit. He started like,
He looking for the exit.
looked like he had a realization.
Yeah. You see this man trying to take his head off his shoulders.
I mean, Joseph Parker was the favorite, the guy with the black and yellow gloves.
Oh man, the ref, what's the ref doing, man? You see this dude's getting dominated. Like,
Oh, he was? I can't tell if he was the favorite though.
right.
He was, yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, how long, took the ref long enough to call it?
But look at this dude.
Yeah, he tired.
Hey,
you see,
man, hey,
you see what he was. Oh, yeah, that was too much. Jumping on him like that. But he was swinging
all
for the
sweaty.
fences though.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
see why he fell.
Yeah, he was tired.
Yeah, he got punched out.
Yeah, he
So, I mean,
did.
that's all we have for now. The next, I believe, on the 8th and the 14th, they're going to be great fights. And then the 22nd, David
Benavidez.
he'll be fighting, I believe, in Saudi Arabia.
Hey man, Saudi Arabia, they got so much money, they just be doing any random things with their money. Like, I seen they built a Sky Stadium.
Huh?
They built a stadium on top of this big old building. She just got too much money. You just start doing unnecessary things. So, oh man. Let's go to these interviews. We got Abington head coach Ed Riley, Central Catholic head coach John Sexton,
I'm still like.
Lynn English head coach Ty McDonald, and we got
Like, oh my God.
check interviews, highlights, top 10 plays. We gonna come back and wrap this up. All right, Coach. Your guys came out here, set the tone early offense. Actually, defensively, 3 and out. Then your offense marches down the field. They tied it up, but after that, you guys really just took control of the game. Just how proud of you of the start that your team had today?
We were really happy with the start. I mean, we told our kids all week that Rockland's tough. I mean, they got the tough kids up and down the line. I mean, number 7's a hard runner, and we said, hey, listen, how are we going to respond? We might have some adversity. How are we going to respond? And the kids responded. So, we're happy about that.
You guys you guys have playing really well down the stretch of the season. You got one more game left, but how you like the way their approach to close out the season on a good note as you guys get ready for postseason play? You got one more year schedule.
Yeah, I mean, that's the big thing is just, I mean, it's a cliche, it's taking it week to week, but I mean, you have to in a game like this to see, football, it's, you play once a week. If you take anyone lightly, you're going to be in trouble, and we certainly didn't take Rockland lightly. As we were saying, they're 2 miles away from us. These kids know each other. It's a big game, no matter what the records are, no matter what happens. Rockland Abington's always a big game.
Yeah, what do you want to see from these guys when you guys go to East Bridgewater to close it out, and then because you always like I said before, you want to close out the season probably, but what do you want to see from your group, not only from your leaders, from the younger guys in preparation for that next week's game?
Yeah, it's that next step. We have to. We're certainly not going to take East Bridgewater lightly. I mean, they beat Rockland a couple of weeks ago. They have a lot of good athletes, and we're going to be ready for them, and we're going to make sure our kids are focused all week. And we just said we're going to enjoy this one for 24 hours, and then we're going to focus our attention on East Bridgewater.
Lastly, 4 backs scored and got in the end zone today. Your running game was really solid. Is that really important this time of year? Because the weather is getting a little colder, and you might have to have games where you have to grind it out and rely heavily on that running game. How do you like that? The way the rushing attack executed today.
Yeah, I mean, we have a nice stable of backs. I mean, truthfully, I didn't know, who scored what touchdowns, and when I heard that 4 different guys, had a rushing touchdown, I love that. Because I think the kids work hard all week, and if we can get all these guys in the end zone, it's great for them. And our rushing game, obviously, we can improve every time. I mean, I think we have a strong passing game too, and it's one of those we can improve on both, but I think we're a tough cover.
All right, Coach, congrats on the win and good luck
All right,
next week.
appreciate you.
Coach. The tone was set early on by your defense. You know, you guys get the 3-and-out, then your special teams partially block punt to give you the great field position. You methodically drive down the field, then you get the interception. Just how important was that for them to start the game the way they did?
It was critical. You know, coming off the loss 2 weeks ago, and I've been a complete grump for 2 weeks, but the kids responded, and I thought we were flying around, and they're a very dangerous team. Last week against Pinkerton, you know, the penalties and things, they had 7 or 8 like 60-yard plays. They get some explosive kids. The quarterback can boogie, the tailback can move. They get a handful of good receivers. So, you know, they're a very talented offense. But I thought our defense really did a good job tonight and really bottled them up, and they deserve a ton of credit.
Yeah, today you relied heavily on the running game today. You know, had some opportunities in the passing games where you guys made some big plays, but it was big on the running game today. That offensive line really they picked it up for you guys. Just you know, what was practice like for those guys to come in and play the way they did to dominate the line of scrimmage?
Yeah, I mean, it was an emphasis these last 2 weeks, and that group of guys also, I thought, answered the bell tonight and did a really nice job. You know, I think that's how we're capable of playing. I think we're capable of running the ball, and I think we're capable of playing really sharp defense. You know, good win tonight. Andover's a dangerous team. You know, but I'm very pleased with how our guys responded tonight.
One more to go in the regular season, traveling up to Haverhill. They've kind of been they've been on a winning streak lately.
They've
been playing really well lately.
Yep.
How, you know, what's it going to take for you guys to close out this regular season in the proper way?
Well, any time you play in the MVC, you're going to get a tough game, and it's on the road up there next Friday night. So, you know, we got to enjoy this right now tonight, and then tomorrow and Sunday we get back to work, and we got to put a really sharp week together, and we got to play well next Friday against the Hillies.
All right, Coach. Congratulations on the win. Enjoy your weekend.
Thank you.
All right, Coach. You know, your guys came in here, really had to fight for this win. You guys overcame 2 turnovers, and when you guys were in scoring territory, your offensive line took over. Shane and Xavier, as they did all season, I should say, they took over the game. Just how proud of you of all of your guys and the way they came out to here today?
I'm super proud. I mean, the history of Lynn football, I don't know how far back, probably never, but nobody's ever beat Everett. Yeah, they lost 4 straight, but their schedule's tough. So just coming in here on their home field and being able to pull out a win and win by 14, it's a big deal. My guys, I tip my hat off to them. Those guys, they sold out for each other. We just had to make some adjustments early on, and then once second half came, things were clicking. Guys were aligned the right way, and Shane was just being Shane, and he did what he does every game. So I'm not surprised. It's a huge win, though, and I'm proud of my guys, man, for sure.
And down the stretch, you always talk about down the stretch of the season because you guys got one more game left before postseason, but you want to talk about you want to play really well. In this winning streak, how has the improvements from each facet of the game helped you guys, has improved for you guys, I mean, these last couple of weeks to help you guys be pulling out these wins because you pulled out close ones and you pulled out big victories?
Well, I mean, improvement-wise, I'll go back to week 1. Like I said it before to you, we scheduled Marblehead. That's a tough team, and we've been battle-tested all year. I mean, every game, the first 3 games, it was a battle. I mean, we lost by 16 the first one. It went back and forth for a while, and then we lost by 2 the second one. So those 2 games, and then Peabody was a battle up into halftime, well, midway through the third quarter, and we ended up just clicking on all cylinders, and everybody just was making plays all around, all 11, no matter what. It's offense, defense, or special teams. Just really that.
Lastly, this is the type of win. You know, we talk about program-changing wins, program-altering wins. You know, I know you've been part of this program for a long time, knowing the history of this program. Just what do you feel this is going to do for the program moving forward? I know this is something that you're working on and rebuilding the program to get more guys. But just can you just explain the importance of a win like this for not only the city but for the program?
It's a huge win. I mean, for the city, and then just on top of kids wanting to come to Lynn English in the future. Winning cures all, but when you win big games like this, it shows kids in the city that you can do it if you're a Lynn English football player for sure.
All right, Coach, congrats on the win and enjoy your weekend.
Thanks, my guy.
All right, Jack, man, you guys came out here. Offense was really clicking. Marched down the field in first possession, get the points. What was just working offensively for you guys?
Our boys up front did a great job all night. They allowed us to get good run game going, and then that led to a pass game opening up early.
For you, one incompletion on the night, I believe. You was really finding your receivers when you needed to. What was kind of in the passing game? What did you see out there that had you really clicking?
My boys up front did a great job giving me time, and then my receivers did the rest of the work. They got open all night, made it really easy for me.
Yeah, you guys want to close out the regular season in a good note. You got one more game against East Bridgewater, but you guys have put yourselves in a good position for the postseason, right? Just we want to see from the team next week when you guys go out to East Bridgewater.
We want to continue using this momentum that we got from this win and use on next week, and continue working hard each day at practice.
Lastly, what have you seen from this team these last few weeks that's really got you guys playing really well down the stretch?
All these teams have been competing hard with us, so that makes us work hard, and we use that and work hard each day in practice, and then we take it out on game days.
All right, man, congrats on the win.
Thank you.
All right, Kaden, man, you guys coming off the bye week. I know you guys wanted to get that, get back at it after that game against Bethune, but what worked so well for you guys today?
What worked well for us was, we came out hot, and when we came out hot against big-time teams like Xaverian and big-time teams like this is a great team, a very storied program, a well-respected program as well over here at Central. So, when we come out fast, we're a tough team to keep up with, but we just got to keep this train moving and have a good week at practice this next week leading up to Haverhill.
You guys started off, defense set the tone early, 3 and out, then you guys marched down the field. Defense gets a pick, you guys score again. Just let them know the defense took 3 turnovers. Just how important was that for those guys to give you those opportunities?
Listen, it's huge. Defense has stepped up for us all year long. Those are all my guys. Joe Leal, that just shows what a great player Joe Leal is. And, he dropped that pick earlier on in the game, but then he got right back at it, same type of pass. He picked that one off. We're wreaking havoc over on the defensive side of the ball, and this offense is picking it up, and we're catching our stride right when we need to.
Is this how you guys want to end the regular season? You guys have one more, but you want to end it on the snow, playing well both sides of the ball as you guys displayed today?
Absolutely. That's always the goal. Is nothing matters. Leading up. We dropped close one to Methuen last week, but everything we have is still in front of us. The playoffs, with this win, I would hope we solidify a home game and we bring another game to the vet for, these fans. And that's all we need is another home game. We play well at home, and it's huge. It's a very good benefit.
Five touchdowns for you today, man. Just how are you feeling overall? 3 on the ground, 2 in the air. I know you guys didn't pass as much today, but you still found the opportunities to get the passing game going.
Yeah. I had a lot of things going on this week. I didn't have a great week, some family things. My grandfather's been in the hospital for a while. So, I was playing for a bigger purpose today. I was playing for my guys over on the side, but I was also playing for him and playing for also God. God's by my side the whole way, and that's huge. It's a huge part. My faith is a huge part of me, and thinking about my grandfather, thinking about my teammates, thinking about God. That's where I'm getting this opportunity, this strength to win.
That's on the way, man.
I appreciate you.
We just tore ourselves. We had to keep fighting. We had to stay in the game. In the beginning, we were up 2 scores. They came back, and then we were down again, and we just knew we had to stay in the game, keep composure, and that's what we did. We executed. We just kept thinking 0-0. We didn't let anything, anything throw us off at all. We just made sure we stayed composed. Even if they were up by anything, we knew what we had to do, and we did it.
How's
best game we've ever played. I think we're just going to play better next week. We just have the mindset that we're 0-0 and that we're just going to win this next game.
And winning on the road too, being able to win on the road, and while you guys are down, how special is that? The way you guys did it?
It's a lot more special. You know, we have a 2.5-hour drive now back home, so we knew we couldn't lose this game. You know, everyone got together, O-line, offense, even the defense on that 2-point conversion style. We all came together, we executed. I love those boys so much, and I couldn't be more blessed. Thank you.
Shane, man, you guys had to pull this one out. You and Xavier put the team on your back, especially in that second half. You took over. Just, what adjustments did you guys make in halftime? What did you tell your teammates, as you just made big plays after big plays?
I think it was just another week of we kind of beat ourselves up. I mean, I had 2 fumbles, and at first they were doing really well defensively, being able to contain me and being able to stop the run with X. And they made some good adjustments on covering the pass and just making it difficult. But after at halftime, when we knew we were able to score a little bit and keep up with this team, we gained confidence. And all year we've said that we're a second half team, and we just buy in at the right time in key moments of the game. And I got to shout out the line for sticking through it, and the receivers just going out there and blocking for me and buying into the game plan, because it's difficult being a receiver, not passing a lot, but going out there and just putting your body on the line for us.
You guys, it was a back and forth affair, but 4th and goal, your defense came up with the stop that you guys were looking for. Just how key was that for you guys to get that stop? And then once again, you get an interception to really seal the game.
Yeah, it was really key. I mean, we were pretty banged up at the end of this game. We lost Keelan, our young corner, but he's been making plays all year, so that hurt us. And dudes like Mukala and Edmund had to come in and play new roles that overall just helped contribute to the team. And at the end, Gyro stepped up big time, another freshman, and just sealed the game for us. But overall, I'm just really, really proud of the guys. And even when we were on the 1-yard line, we weren't worried. We were just ready to really show that Lynn English is a really good football team.
What does this one say about you guys? You guys got momentum going, 5 in a row. You got another big game coming up. There's the 24-hour rule. But how proud? You talk about how proud of you of this team, but just like the way you guys came out and fought to get this win, just for a senior, what does that feel like for you?
I mean, it feels really good. No one's beaten Everett in a long time, and I mean, they're a great program. Even the year they're having, they faced top teams, so we knew it was going to be difficult no matter their record. I mean, they're big, they're physical. They're a team that have played with each other for a lot, so they have the chemistry and just a great coach staff over there. But we bought into that we're also a good team, that we can hang with anybody, that's just. We're finding momentum at the right time, and we're not worried about who we're facing, but we're more worried about how well we could perform as a team.
All right, Shane, congrats on the win.
Thank you.
It's time for the top 10 plays from week 8 of the high school football season. At number 10, it is Central Catholic quarterback Caden Smith, who is going to roll out. He's going to get out the pocket, scramble, and he looks to the end zone, and he finds Cal Schoenfield for a Raiders touchdown in their win over Andover. At number 9, it is Avon Old Farms quarterback Michael Bear, who is going to take it on the QB keeper. He's going to break some tackles, and then he is going to get into the end zone for the go-ahead touchdown in their 29-28 victory over Dexter Southfield. At number 8, it is Andover quarterback Kyle Olson. He's going to keep it. He's going to go up the middle. He's going to cut to the left side of the field, and he's off to the races for 54-yard touchdown. Andover loses this one, though. At number 7, we got another quarterback touchdown. This time it's Dexter Southfield quarterback Roy Funk. He's going to cut. He's going to get a block down the field, and then he's going to find his way into the end zone for a third time in their matchup over Avon Old Farms. At number 6, it is Swampscott running back Will Bush, who had himself a game against Saugus. This time he's going to take the carry up the middle. He's going to break 2 tackles and show off the speed to the end zone. This was one of 3 touchdowns for Bush in their win over Saugus. At number 5, it is Malden running back Jaden McGuffey, who takes the carry. He breaks the tackle, then he hits the sidelines, and you are not going to catch him as he races to the end zone for a Golden Tornadoes touchdown. At number 4, we got another quarterback keeper touchdown. This time it is Lynn English quarterback Shane Knowlton, who takes it on the QB keeper. He hits the sidelines, and he's off for a 65-yard touchdown. This was one of 6 touchdowns for Knowlton. At number 3, we have Lexington's Jaden Waters, who is going to be free down the middle as no one was covering him, and he breaks a tackle and he gets himself into the end zone for a Lexington touchdown in their matchup against Winchester. At number 2, it is Winchester quarterback Ronan O'Connor, who throws the bubble screen to Ryan Martin, and Martin is going to do the rest. He puts on the Jets, and no one is going to catch him as he races to the end zone for a Winchester touchdown. At number 1, it is Lynn English quarterback Shane Knowlton once again. This time he is going to ice the game against Everett as he takes this carry and he hits the sidelines on his way to 68-yard touchdown run as he tries to kill time before going into the end zone for the Bulldogs touchdown.
What the hell? That don't make no goddamn sense.
Yeah, it don't.
It's nuts, move.
Oh, snap. All right, folks, we are back, ladies and gentlemen. All right, high school football. No, it's the last week of the regular season. Playoffs start next week, so St. Mary's, they're on the road tomorrow, taking on Old Rochester. That's a long drive, but the game's at 5 o'clock. I don't understand it. I don't understand the 5 o'clock game. They get out of school at 2:30. And
Are they leaving early?
they probably should leave early.
But don't you want parents to be able to attend?
Yeah,
That seems very inconsiderate.
very, very. 5 o'clock, like, come on. And it's a drive, too. That's a drive. You're pretty much going towards the Cape. So
Yeah, these people sometimes only think about themselves and how fast they want to leave the school after the games and all that stuff. It's like, why don't you value the actual parents who belong to these kids?
Right.
It's not about how long you don't want to stay at the school.
Right.
Like, these people, bro, that's ridiculous.
Lynn,
That's just stupid.
Lynn English is on the road. They will be taking on, who they playing? They will be taking on Somerville on the road. So this is for the conference. This game, winner of this game pretty much wins the conference. So English trying to extend their winning streak to 6. Kip is at Lowell Catholic. I'm not sure where Tech is playing Neshoba.
Huh?
Neshoba Valley Tech. That's who Lynn Tech is playing. Lynn Classical, they pretty much wrapped up the regular season. They have a bye this week because they played all their games.
Okay.
So they're gonna have this week off, and then they do the non-playoff games and stuff like that. So they'll have like one non-playoff game before they start getting ready for Thanksgiving, and all that. So
okay,
yeah. On the English side, they pretty much last I checked on those power rankings, they were on the outside looking in. They were 18. They were at 18. So it's the top 16 teams. So they got to win and then see what happens. But
now those other teams, please tell me they have better records. I don't want to hear no sympathy records, bro, based on who you played.
No.
Then how are they out of the top?
All right,
16
so
teams,
yeah, English, the teams in front of them, Reading, they're at 3 and 4. Doherty,
what?
They're at 3 and 4, and the reason that they are in front of them is because of their opponents'
That
ratings.
don't mean nothing. You losing.
Hey, man. Hey. Me and Paul talked about this with these power rankings. They don't benefit inner city schools.
I mean, for one, we're whooping on whole towns and cities with a quarter of our kids. And you're still going to try to screw us. That's crazy to me. That's crazy to me.
Yeah.
Like, you guys got your whole city and town to compete against a quarter of our kids, and you guys can't compete? That's crazy.
Out of control.
Sorry ass cities.
But yeah, they control their own destiny. So, but yeah, go support it. Oh yeah, shout out to my guy Shane, man. He put on.
Yo, who's gonna protest this? Is anybody gonna have the balls to say anything or protest it, or are they gonna just fall in line? I mean, I don't care enough about high school football to do it. Cause I got a daughter; she ain't playing no high school football. So, I care for y'all, but I'm not outside freezing to death.
There's not much you can do about it.
What you mean it ain't much? That's just logical. Like, they 5 and 2, these teams are 3 and 4. This doesn't make sense to me at all.
I mean,
they're not even 4 and 4. Like, you know what I mean? Like, what? Not even 4 and 3. Like, you under 500.
I've been saying there's some issues with these power rankings, but
that's not even an issue. That is that's broken. Like, you know what I mean? That is stupid. I'm sorry, that's just plain out stupid. Whoever decided that, you're an idiot. You're an idiot.
But yeah.
If it's a group of y'all, you all idiots. That'd be the dumbest thing I've ever heard in my life, bro. That's crazy.
Man. November 19th, we're doing a live show, November 19th. We didn't do a live show last year.
Actually, you know what? We're gonna get back to that.
All right.
All right, we'll get back to that.
We're gonna get back to that. we gonna get back to that. What the voice upstairs says so. Well, scratch what I just said.
Yeah, maybe later.
We'll confirm that and we'll let y'all know at some point. Make sure get out there and vote. November 4th is election day, so go out there. Well, kid was excited that he turned 18 and he could vote.
He was excited for that. I think he can go to some places now.
You go to strip club.
That's what I'm saying. I've been excited about that. That's what I'm like. You need to be excited about that, brother. Like, you can excited to vote. Like, that's gonna be your obligation. Like,
go to strip club. You go buy cigarettes.
He can go to the strip club with my I voted sticker. You know what I'm saying?
Try to get a free lap dance.
Yeah, I mean, why not? Why not? Honestly, that should be something they do for people that vote. Free lap dance and voters. I'm sure they'll be packed in there. I'm just saying, y'all might want to consider it.
That's a new campaign. You turn 18, you vote, you get a free lap dance.
Thanks.
You can't get it. But you can't do it up here, man. The strip clubs up here.
Nah, we gotta go business. We gotta own a strip club, and then we do our own thing. You know what I'm saying?
Take her to a golden banana.
Oh no, I don't comment on that.
Oh, what's the Spire? Is that
Squire?
Squire.
Yeah. I'm just saying, strip club. You definitely might want to consider that in the future. I'm just saying.
Oh man. Just go out of state if you want to go to a strip club.
Honestly, it's not worth it going to Massachusetts.
Go to Detroit.
Go to North Carolina.
Go to Atlanta or Houston or Dallas. Go one of those places.
Go anywhere with an accent. A deep draw.
Well, if you go to Detroit, let me know. I know somebody that works at a strip club. They'll That's my people. They'll hook you up. Oh, man, on that note, we got to get up out of here, man. We'll see y'all next week. We'll kill it. We're wasting time here. We'll see y'all next week, ladies and gentlemen. Hope y'all have a good weekend and be safe out there on Halloween if you are going trick-or-treating, even though some of y'all go trick-or-treating at 3 o'clock.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Yeah, it is, but peace.